mystery of the underground city of Antarctica. One of the satellites that took pictures of Antarctica back in 2016 discovered a strange formation on the ice continent, resembling a giant entrance to a cave or tunnel in its shape. The dimensions of this entrance are amazing. They are about 90 meters wide and 30 meters high. Is this object an artificial object or a natural formation? Many researchers are still arguing about this. The current Antarctic is a 14 million square kilometer barren ice desert with very harsh natural conditions. The air temperature in the coldest period reaches -65 to -80 degrees Celsius, and the wind speed is up to 300 kilometers per hour. There are no permanent settlements on this continent, except for the scientific stations of some states, whose staff change periodically. But have such conditions always existed in Antarctica? On the Piri Reis map, this continent is shown without an ice shell and, at the same time, its image is very accurate. This is indirect evidence that there were maps of Antarctica, and therefore of intelligent life, at a time when this continent, consisting of two huge islands, was not yet bound by a 1,000-year-old ice shell. But, if there were technologies at the time that allowed for the creation of high-quality maps of the continents, were these highly developed civilizations of the past capable of creating such artificial objects as this massive entrance? Moreover, this entrance to the tunnel is by no means the only one. A few miles from the first entrance on the other side of the ridge, there is another similar structure, the artificial nature of which is beyond doubt, according to some researchers. Virtual archaeologists in the picture saw not only the entrance itself but also a giant hatch, which is a mechanism in the form of a convex gray metal door with huge rivets along the edges that open and close this entrance. For the first time, these objects were discovered on Queen Mary Land in the eastern part of Antarctica by the American explorer Joseph Skipper, who has been studying various interesting places on our planet and natural phenomena from photographs of scientific and research expeditions for many years. Thus, given that these structures look quite abandoned, we can make a completely logical conclusion about the existence of a highly developed civilization in the distant past on the territory of Antarctica. It is possible that these entrances to a certain underground city or base were exposed due to climate change and the beginning of the melting of the Antarctic ice shell. But maybe someone still uses this underground facility. Of course, there are versions that this is just an optical illusion or a natural formation, but don't you think that, all the same, there are too many coincidences?